Hello students, I'm here back with the third in series video for literary terms for class BA2 elective English course. So now I'm going to take up another set of literary terms which I begin with antithesis. Now antithesis is the use of contrasting maybe concepts, maybe sentences, phrases, adverbs, adjectives. Contrasting means opposite within the grammatical structures, and it is used in parallel grammatical structure. As I've already mentioned, it can be the use of phrases, clauses, and the best example could be taken from the Francis Bacon's essays and his beautiful line, crafty men condemn studies. Crafty men condemn studies, simple men admire them. Now, crafty is opposite of, you all know, simple. So, in the same sentence, he has tried to give you the meaning that crafty, a person who thinks he's too much intellectual and already has studied much, will always hate or condemn studies which he thinks is not appropriate to him. Now the next example is the famous Muhammad Ali quote, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. And other examples which I've given you are Hamlet, the play Hamlet by William Shakespeare, and Catch-22 by Joseph Heller. The next term which we shall be dealing with is epic. Now the best example is that epic is a long narrative poem, and it is definitely in poetical stanza or verse, but it is a long one, and it talks about superheroes, and it covers centuries, just not ages, but centuries, and talks about their fights, their heroic deeds. And the best example from Hindu mythology, which I can give you right now, is Mahabharata. That's the best example from Hindi mythology. And from English literature, Iliad, Paradise Lost, the Epic of Gilgamesh. The third term which we are going to do today is epithet. Now epithet is basically, you are trying to give someone a name, which is generally, either a pen name or a nickname. Like lily-livered boy, lion-hearted man, ਵੱਡੇ ਦਿਲ ਦਾ ਆਦਮੀ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਹਿੰਦੀ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਚ ਕਹਿ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਆ, silver snarling trumpets. So some of the examples I've already put them on slide for you, like the Cullen of Scotland, the Macbeth of Scotland, the Red King. So this can be, the name can be made out of by adding an adjective or by adding another noun or pronoun to the already existing name. So it is basically you are adding someone's name to someone's name, a word or a phrase that becomes a part of the common usage. You are then better known by that name. Now the next term which we are taking up is metonym. Now metonym is a figure of speech that replaces the name of a thing with the name of something else which is closely associated with. Again, it is a change of name. Maybe it is an idea, maybe it is an abstract idea, or maybe it is an noun, an object, anything. Now, like generally, the sentence which I have given to you is, England decides to keep check on immigration. When I say England, obviously the country England cannot do it, the government of England. So it is as simple as that. When we say the House of Lords for them, that means the Parliament. When we say that For film industry, we use the word Bollywood, and for Punjabi University, we use Bollywood. And it can be best understood, metonym can be best understood when contrasted with, when we make a comparison between metonym and metaphor. So, this is the, again, a figure of speech that replaces the name, maybe with an object, maybe with an abstract noun, or maybe a symbol. So the next term which I pick up today is media res. Media res means something picking up from the middle. And when we are ever narrating a story or maybe a poetry, when it begins in the middle of the things. So it is derived from the Latin language, and where it was firstly used by Horace in his Ars Poetica, his work Ars Poetica, and it is a Latin phrase which means in the midst of things. Now examples could be the Iliad, Odyssey by Homer, and Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. So there's so many other examples which we can quote. Many novels these days, the recent ones, many movies which we go to watch in the cinema theaters or even back home on the television, they begin in the middle, and then, the methodology adopted by them is going either to the future or to the past, and then completing the whole story. So this is media res, means in the middle. Now I've made this short video. I've tried to pick up 5 terms, and hopefully only 5 or 4 are left. Next video shall be about this, the rest of them, and then we'll be finishing the literary terms and pushing off to the next poems, the poems part of your syllabus. And again, I'm requesting you, for all kinds of doubts and queries, please put in your comments on the on the comment section of the video, and like and subscribe the channel for more videos like this pertaining to your course. Thank you.